Hello and welcome back to
What's the Miles podcast? I finally got that right this go around.
yeah. I like the boots today.
We did go boots. Oh, pro tip if you have boots and if you're watching, if you're audio listener, then it doesn't really pertain to you.
The boot snakes.
That unit right there, the boot snakes.
Sponsor us, boot snakes.
When you got little legs, you can't have your boot flaring out the
No.
bottom of the pants.
No.
You got to have that thing
I have been
sucked
wearing
in there.
mine more often.
Yeah, you got to
They're
crank that thing on.
they're a necessity for weddings too.
Yeah.
If you're gonna wear nice boots to a wedding, you need to have boot
Like the
snakes.
dress slacks is what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, speaking of my attire, if you notice a little mud on me, I was out chopping Christmas trees today.
Yeah, that's not really car content, but let's hear it.
So I figured I would throw this on there. This has never happened as far as I'm aware. So I'm laying on the ground, dude. I'm like this, underneath that thing.
You didn't bring a chainsaw?
No, they give you a saw. It's like part of the aesthetic.
Yeah, I just bring a chainsaw.
Handsaw. Or a sawzall would be ideal, honestly.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, it's getting pretty tough cutting this thing because I'm trying to get a flush cut at the bottom towards the ground.
Uh-huh.
I get that completed. I start dragging it up the hill, and then I'm walking with this thing, and I'm like, I can't see that good.
Yeah.
I'm getting lightheaded. But I was like, maybe I'm just like out of breath a little bit.
Yeah.
So I keep going because I don't want people to know I'm weak, you know?
Uh-huh.
And then
Who
I'm
are
like,
the people? Who's there? Do you have an audience?
yeah, the family. So my fiance, her mom, her dad, and me.
Yes.
Okay. So we're like walking up. I'm dragging it with her dad. And then I'm like, gosh. And then Faith takes over and drags for her dad, which is my fiance. And
The tree weighs more than her, probably.
yeah, I think the tree's over 9 foot tall.
Oh, yeah.
It's a large Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, now I'm not doing well at all. Like now, like stuff's getting distorted and it's like I'm going to sleep, but I'm not trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all these families are around. So I take a knee, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm fine. And then they were like, we'll just take the tree, you just chill. I'm like, gosh, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
You know?
Yeah, you're what, a week from turning 30 and it's hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. And then her mom's like, take off your glasses. And I'm like, all right, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like maybe, too much high definition.
Yeah. The HD view.
I can't speak. Anyways, take the glasses off. A little bit of a change. Put them back on. I'm like, all right, I can make it back up to where people are hanging out with the Christmas tree. I start walking, and I just give my fiance the look from like 50 yards away of like, help. I'm going down. At this point, I've considered the fact that I may just go all the way out.
Face plant in the dirt.
So she comes over. She's in nursing, so we have that for us.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah, so, and then she's like, you just need to sit here for a little bit. I'm like, we need to make it back to the truck. I got to get to the truck. I'm not going to sit in this Christmas tree farm.
Yeah.
So I'm like walking, but I can barely see. It's honestly kind of scary.
Yeah.
And I'm sweating.
Is it vertigo?
No, I don't think vertigo. I just think I didn't drink any water. Too much
being
Baja Blast.
Yeah, you got to lean off the blast, brother.
Yeah. So anyways, made it to the truck, pounded about a half a candy cane and a snack-sized bag of gummy bears, and
you're back to normal.
Ready to rip.
I think you should have had another Baja Blast.
I just think the timing was turned up a little bit. We were hitting boost. And
motor was knocking a little bit.
So, anyways, I persevered for the people of the podcast, and I'm here. You know, that's how tough I am.
We're happy for you.
People want to
talk about... We're happy to have you here.
Yeah. Well,
I was going to bring the podcast to the hospital if we had to.
Well, people want to talk about soft hands. I'm not going to name names, Joe, but no soft hands here.
Oh yeah, so you're talking about me.
Yeah, it don't matter how I'm feeling. I'm gonna get the job done.
That's good to hear. That's good. It's really inspirational to have a podcast host partner such as yourself.
Well, that's what I'm here for. Anyway, let's
talk about the studio setup.
Oh,
We've made some improvements.
Every time we do it, we make improvements.
Yep. GoPro still taped.
Yeah, but we got better tape. That's blue painter's tape.
Yeah, that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, you can actually like hunker some shit down with that.
2, we tested the mics this time, although I think they sound the same.
Yep.
3, we got lawn chairs today.
Yeah, more cash.
It's more of the vibe for, I think, where we're going for here.
Yeah, because, this is the type of seating you sit down and indulge in a few things.
At the track is what you're sitting in.
Ah, well, I was thinking more along beach. a lake,
Yeah.
but
Just laid back.
more laid back. It was too proper before. This is
Yeah,
a loose
I
program.
like it.
So yeah, we're
Well, I got
firing up.
something to start the program off for real.
All right, let's do it.
So, Top Gear Grand Tour. You know what that is?
Not really. So I stopped following the Top Gear stuff when we were in high school. We would watch it here and there, but after that, I didn't really follow it. And then I know there was this big thing about them only being on one channel. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like when they lost me.
Okay. Here's the story.
Okay.
They
Synopsis,
did like
is that a right vocab?
synopsis. Yeah, it's good. It's good. They did like 20 something seasons
Yeah.
with the BBC, British. It's the British like
The
television
original
company.
Top Gear guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy, Richard, and James.
Okay.
So, well, technically James started in season 2. Not important.
Whoa, chill.
They did a bunch.
Okay.
Super successful, like the highest viewing TV show at that time. I don't know if it's been surpassed or not, but it was a big deal.
Like in general,
nationally.
not just in automotive
No,
content?
in general.
Wow.
I think that they held the stat for the most expensive production TV show in history for a number of years. Although I suspect that Game of Thrones probably kicked them off or some other of these big things. Anyways, that's not where I'm going with this.
Yellowstone.
I bet Yellowstone probably doesn't touch it.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah,
Anyway,
because
go
it's not
ahead.
like CGI and stuff. Anyways, look, Top Gear, it was a huge deal. And then I think Jeremy punched one of the producers, and then they fired him.
Good.
And then the other 2 guys quit. And then they got Amazon, were like, okay, this is a cash cow. Let's give them
Yeah.
a few more seasons. Amazon did. Then they had an unlimited budget, effectively, because it's Amazon.
Yeah.
Did a couple more seasons, and then they call it quits, right? Now they all have their own spin-off TV shows that are less successful, but still pretty successful.
And then they do YouTube now and stuff too, right?
No.
I thought the guy with the farm, he does YouTube.
Oh, he has an Amazon show.
Oh, it's a
which is-
literal show.
It's fantastic, by the way.
Interesting.
It's
Okay.
totally worth it if you have any interest in agriculture or just think Jeremy Clarkson's funny.
Okay.
Faith would actually like it.
Might have to try it out.
It's funny as shit.
Yeah.
So anyways, they had this producer that started it was like Jeremy Clarkson's like childhood friend.
Yeah.
I didn't know this until very recently. And he was the producer, the executive producer for all of Top Gear, starting from the first episode through the end of the Grand Tour. And he came out with a autobiography kind of explaining what happened behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I've been listening to it. It's an audiobook on Spotify. It's free.
Yeah.
Absolutely gold. It is so interesting. They literally were just a bunch of kind of drunks
Okay.
with a bit of a plan, very loose program over there. And they just continually broke rules and got away with it. And it is so funny. Like, to
I gotta
hear the
check it out.
backstory about some of these things that they did is so interesting.
Yeah, and how they came to
And
fruition.
it's a prime example, I think, for the audience of what we're going for. Loose program,
Yep.
just the real deal. Like, they were talking, I mean, it really wasn't scripted.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a plan that they would do things, but it was generally unscripted. The plan is
For sure.
effectively like
we
the
need to get
same
a
as-
car from point A to point B.
the rest of it is just let's see
Figure
what
it out.
happens.
Yeah.
And it was fascinating. It was really good so far,
Yeah.
and you gotta listen to it. It's good.
All right, I gotta check that out. Yeah, because I know you were talking about that farm show a little while back, and then I kind of dropped out of Top Gear when that whole thing went down. And then, I mean, some of the American episodes were good, but I just
Yeah.
feel like it didn't have that same vibe.
They had
to
Tanner
it.
Faust. That
Yeah.
was pretty cool,
Yeah.
and I like that. And now they have the main actor from Friends. His name was
Oh,
Joey in Friends. No,
yeah.
wait.
No, you're thinking of the other guy. He's a big car guy.
Yeah.
What is
Matt something? LeBlanc?
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's one of the hosts, and I think he's funny and seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
But
I think he's a Porsche guy, honestly.
they talk about like why that show was so successful, and I bet everyone who listens to this, the 15 on their third podcast, will
Oh, yeah.
agree. It's because they genuinely became friends,
Yeah.
and they didn't get any real handcuffs. They just did. Like, they were talking about people writing in, elementary school teachers saying, hey, could you please ask James to stop saying "oh cock" like when things go wrong,
Yeah.
because all of the the third graders on the playground are saying "oh cock" now.
Oh my god.
It's like, no handcuffs, just do it, just
Yeah,
be
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
And it's so funny.
I think that's even whenever it comes to whether it's podcast stuff or YouTube stuff or social media in general, the fake stuff's never gonna
No, I think
make
that
it.
day
Yeah,
and age is gone.
yeah. People like to, I don't know, see genuine people. I guess.
I think that's why Cletus and Whistling Diesel are so popular.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of him, I watched a video
Uh-huh.
last night. He did another update.
I didn't
Some
see it.
crazy stuff, man.
He's gonna. I mean, other people in the industry, like Matt Farrow, the Smoking Tire,
He's
Doug
behind him?
DeMuro.
Yeah,
No,
behind.
well, they're both like, yeah, like you broke the law. Like you're gonna.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, he's also like I think got some like people behind them. I get where he's coming from, but it's also I don't know. It's just crazy.
I'm rooting for him personally.
Yeah,
I
it'd be
don't
kinda
think
sick.
he will win, but if he does, I'm gonna be fired up
Yeah. Well, if we
because
don't,
it's an avenue for, well, frankly, it's an avenue for other people to evade taxes, which is cool because fuck paying taxes, especially when you're paying, like, you got to pay taxes when you buy your gas. You got to pay taxes when you register your vehicle.
well, and all states are different too.
That's true.
We pay personal property tax here in Virginia.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And we have to pay sales tax when we buy these things.
Yeah.
If you hold one of these Porsches for long enough, you're going to pay capital gains tax.
Wow.
Yeah, like you're paying tax on your insurance. You're paying tax when the road's fucked up. It's like, dude, you really
Yeah.
got to pay all this tax. The least you could do is like, hey, look, if a vehicle's over 10 years old, you just don't have to pay tax anymore. It's
Did
fine.
you see that? Speaking about cowboy boots and Whistling Diesel, did you see that he made a carbon fiber cowboy hat?
Yeah, I did.
So sick.
It's really not cool.
Are you joking?
I'm
That
just not
I feel like
interested.
that is my personality to a T.
No, I'm not interested whatsoever.
It would fit me though.
I mean, isn't it like multiple thousands of dollars?
It's only like $1,500
Well, go buy it.
or 15 or 1,800 or something like that. I think, but like, yeah, that's expensive. And okay, well, people chill. I ain't got money like that. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go buy it. But I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, if you want a nice cowboy hat, they're a couple grand. So if you're a guy that likes race cars and knows his way around a horse,
Which you don't either of those things.
I know how to walk them. So therefore,
You don't
I
have a
need-
race car.
All right, look, man. I'm just saying.
My bad.
At the end of the day,
Yeah,
it fits my personality, and I need that.
I think you should buy it.
Well, I'm not going to, but I do think it's fairly cool.
I'll buy you one for your wedding present.
Done.
All right, deal.
That would be insane.
You gotta wear it in the reception though.
100%. Are you
Faith
kidding?
would be pissed.
No, it looks nice.
I know it looks nice, but it's still a
I put PPF on that mug.
yeah, some ceramic.
Oh yeah, I'd be.
coated.
I don't know about color correcting the hat. I might lose my shit.
Yeah. A little
know?
clay bar once a year.
Yeah, somebody. I might have to pay somebody to do it. I'm not a DIY guy.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
not
do
really
it.
your thing. No.
Well, I brought a pretty cool topic that actually, I don't know. We call ourselves "What's the Miles," and here we are barely talking about miles. But Bring a Trailer just so happened to post an article called "BAT High Mileage Heroes."
Oh,
And I
I'm
was like-
interested.
I was like, bro.
Tell me more.
All right, so first car they put on there, which I saw this car, like sell, like whenever it was going up for auction on Bring a Trailer, but it's a 965,000 mile 1992 Honda Accord wagon.
What?
Yes, and so the story goes.
Wait, is it sold?
It's sold?
Okay, you're gonna say the
Yeah,
price.
yeah. We'll guess price and everything. Remained with its registered owner until 2017, who added approximately 965,000 of those miles. So he pretty much added all the miles. And then it looks like a Honda dealership then wanted to display it, so it sat there for a while. Blah, blah, blah. But it's a wagon. It's honestly fairly clean for the mileage. Now, see, this is where I'm telling people the high mileage stuff is still cool and people want to pay for it.
Okay.
Now, don't go crazy.
No,
like
I'm not.
we're
I'm
talking
gonna
a 92 Accord with 900,
Okay,
basically
is
a
it-
million
oh,
miles.
Is the line over under 10 grand? Is that a fair place to be? Because
It-
I would say
yeah.
it sold for 11.5.
Close. 10,367.
You realize if it had 250,000, it would sell for
$3 grand.
2,500.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's crazy. But yeah, the people that bought it, I guess, want to try to get it to a million miles, and super cool. And then the next one they posted, which is kind of more my vibe, I guess. I mean, I'm not a BMW guy, but it's just cooler. 2000 BMW 540i Sport Wagon, 4.4 liter V8 in it, 360,000 miles. So
That's a lot.
that's a lot of miles. That's not
Yeah.
200K, you know. And so try to
Yeah,
guess
that's
that
something
one.
to talk about.
Yeah. What
That's
are
an
you thinking?
accomplishment. Well, I got. Oh, how much did it sell for?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking a lot less because it's not as special, and it doesn't have a million.
Yeah.
So 5,500.
$9,000.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Crazy, right? And like everything is, it sounds like it was primarily stayed in California. So obviously the interior exterior is like super clean on it.
Yeah.
The next one you're gonna lose your mind on because
Okay.
this is one that was like, dang, that's pretty wild. And I was thinking to myself, how do you even drive this specific car that many miles? I just feel like it wouldn't be comfortable. 2001 Acura NSX T 6-speed with 335,000 miles.
Damn.
And so somebody will
Well,
have
they're
to,
supposed to be stupid reliable.
well, I mean, it's a Honda at the end of the
Yeah.
day. And then I did a little bit of research. I didn't dive that much into it, but I believe the NSX Ts either weighed more or a little bit less. One of
Is
them
it a
weighed.
Targa? Is that why it's
I was
T?
almost thinking touring, maybe
I
with
don't know.
better interior. I don't know. But this one, let's see.
I saw one the other day in Woodbridge, by the way.
An NSX.
Yeah, they're so interesting to see
Yeah,
because
in
they are
public.
so low and long compared to every other car.
Yeah.
They are like on the ground, just even in stock form. It's
Oh
cool.
yeah. No, 100%. Like the seats are good in this one, and so what do you think this one sold for?
I feel like I'm guessing high because it's an NSX.
Yeah, but
45.
55,750.
My guesses have not been that bad.
No, they really haven't been that bad, but this price surprised me.
Yeah, that is crazy.
330, because I think like mint ones are.
I think ones with 80 and 90,000 miles are still 80 grand.
Yeah, which is considerably lower than
Can you imagine what a
35.
Gallardo would be with 100,000 miles? Probably like 30.
Oh yeah, I actually was listening to a thing about Gallardos the other day. Like, they're kind of slept on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a Gallardo for like 70 to 80 with low miles.
Which is sick.
That's a Gallardo, dude.
Because like anywhere you drive it, I'm not even a Lambo guy, so I don't know. But anywhere you drive it, they're just gonna be like, that's a Lambo.
Yeah, anyone knows that it's special.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're a car person or not.
Yeah.
Kids are gonna be rolling the windows down, waving at you, and it's like
Are those
that's-
4-wheel drive?
some of them. Yeah, I know.
Ski vehicle right there.
See the Gallardos, pre-Audi,
Okay.
less reliable.
That's what I
Sound
heard.
better though,
It might have even
because
been
they have a different V10. I believe somewhere in the Audi transaction they got
Yeah.
a better V10 that was more reliable. Doesn't sound as good, but you could.
Oh, like
then
the
it's-
sound is different.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It's a different displacement,
Okay.
which is obviously shared with the R8
R8.
at that point and all that.
Yeah.
But the older ones sound better to most people's opinion. Frankly, if I had a V10 Gallardo, I don't care if it's a manual, an auto, what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyways,
I'm
they're
gonna be
good
honest.
value right now.
This car kind of sounds like shit.
We need to do something with the mufflers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're going to. It's just, but I mean, it's loud and it makes noises, so we just drive it.
I like the noises.
Yeah.
Quite a lot, actually.
So, no, I get that. But that is crazy that an NSX, basically, whoever drove it just said, forget it. I'm just going to keep on. And
Enjoy
probably
it.
barely
And
lost
just
any
keep it-
money.
No, I mean in the scheme of their ownership, if let's say they bought it new in 2002, 2001,
2001, I think it was.
so they had it for 25 years almost.
Yeah.
Just say if one person owned it, and they did 10,000 and some change miles a year,
Yeah.
and it cost them, I guess probably was a $100,000 car new, $55,000 over
Yeah,
that long. I mean, it's not that hateful.
It's not that crazy at all.
55,000 over 25 years is, I mean, less than my probably insurance payment a month. You know,
Well, this is the next. Speaking of bring a trailer, I wrote this down because I was like, oh, we should talk about this. So the new ZR1s are like, people are taking delivery now.
yeah, I've heard that they're actually like coming back down to MSRP already.
I don't know about that.
Oh.
Because what was MS?
This is Facebook, just like Corvette pages and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, this has to do with Facebook as well with this because I read through all the comments. The automotive sales industry can be pretty boring, so you better believe I'm keeping an eye on Bring a Trailer.
Good call.
So this was a 2025 ZR1 convertible 3LZ launch edition. 8 miles on this thing. The MSRP was, if we can find it, of course it doesn't say, because it sold for quite a bit over sticker.
Aren't they like close to 200 sticker?
I think so. I'll tell you one thing right now is when the Z06 first came out, and people were like, man, this sounds like a
Lambo.
I was like, yeah, I mean, kind of. These cars sound exotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Twin turbo. I'm all about that ZR1X with the hybrid all-wheel drive. I mean, that is so cool.
All right, so this one had an MSRP of 207,900.
Okay.
So yeah, you were right. You're pretty good at guessing.
Yeah, I'm pretty good on 4 here. Keep it going.
Yeah. So this car sold for 301. So I don't know who's talking about. They're coming close to.
Maybe I've just seen
I
some
don't
listed that were at MSRP.
But 2 things in the comment section of this ZR1. One, somebody mentioned that in the Corvette pages, people were saying that this car showed up and the transporter put a big scratch in the like front lip area, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And apparently that wasn't true because the people that were then selling this car literally just had like professional detailers buff it and it was fine.
Yeah.
So it's just dumb. Like, I don't know, if you're commenting on a car on Bring a Trailer that you're not buying and you're saying like things
Weird
like
shit
that, or like prime example, C6Z06, and somebody's like, have the heads can't
Have
or
the heads been fixed?
or whatever. It's
Every
like
time.
what, you're not even bidding. Like
No.
who cares?
Yeah, the percentage of people who ask that question have never bid on a car.
No, I always
period.
click on them. I'm like, what have you done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the whole have the heads been fixed thing, it's like, okay, first off, one, if you're buying a $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 Z06, the heads being fixed probably aren't a big concern for you.
No.
Okay, like if you're buying it because it's all stock, then you're probably going to keep it all stock.
And barely drive it and probably never
Yeah.
what we like to call tickle the rev limiter.
Not going to be
you're gonna
tickling
be fine.
anything.
Yeah.
On the other side, maybe you do want a really mint one because you're going to build it, in which case you don't care if the heads have been done. So I don't really feel like I just don't really see anyone caring when they're bidding on the cars. Everyone knows that there are problems.
Yep.
And if you buy one that has the heads fixed, like I did, you're still going to think in the back of your mind, am I going to have to redo the heads at some point?
Yeah.
Which I have every intent of redoing these heads again after, 10,000 more miles. Just get a little refresh.
Yeah.
Make sure the valves stay in the head and not in the motor.
Yeah.
That would make me happy.
And then
it's
you're
a
good to go.
peace of mind thing.
Yeah.
And when if you're going to make 600 plus wheel on an NA car, you're probably going to have some extra maintenance that maybe some other cars
And if
wouldn't
you
have.
drive the car, like,
And if you drive a car.
you know,
Which I try to drive it.
I feel like we do a
reasonably
decent job of not just not caring, but also it's a car.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
So-
gonna get it up to 7,000
Yeah.
on almost every drive that I take it on.
Oh yeah.
At least once.
But what we got off on a tangent.
Yeah, we did.
Once you mentioned Corvettes to a guy like you, I mean,
I just
it's-
get carried away.
So, anyways, I'm not going to go back through the comment section here, but from what I gathered, since this car is brand new, whoever got the allocation for it wanted to sell it.
Yeah.
So then it's on consignment, it looks like, from another dealer. Anyways, since they're selling it, I guess GM's way of preventing people from selling these brand new specialty cars
Mm-hmm.
is to, if you sell it before, I think they said a year, I think it was,
Okay.
a year of ownership, then the warranty is canceled, the factory warranty.
Really?
Yeah.
Can they do? I mean, I guess they can do whatever they want. They're selling a product that you're choosing to purchase.
Yeah, GM owns the product,
Yeah.
So at first I thought, I was like, man, that's kind of crazy. But then it's like, not really. Like, if
Yeah,
you
you're
don't want to do
making-
business with them, then don't go do business with them. That's basic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I'd still buy one and sell it after 6 months.
yeah, this guy just made over $100,000.
Yeah.
For what?
Hello.
Yeah, go get a used one in a year that just plummeted.
You go make your 50 and then buy one for 150 in 2 years, and then you'll have a ZR1 for 100, which goes back to the you can get a Gallardo for 100 or a
Yeah.
new ZR1, and now I'm still back to just buy a Gallardo. I just think like that's I was gonna go back to the Gallardo thing at 100 grand plus or minus 20, so 80
Yeah.
to 120,000.
Yeah.
You can get a lot of cool shit.
Oh, 100%.
I'm curious where your 80 to 120 would go.
Yeah. So people
I'll
were,
tell you the right answer, by the way.
Yeah, I know you will. So anyways, people were up in arms about like I don't think this car is going to do well because it doesn't have factory warranty. Blah blah blah. It doesn't have factory warranty. I wouldn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Blah blah. Bro, if what did I say
301.
it sold for?
301.
301. If you're spending 301 grand on a car,
Yeah.
you don't give a shit
No.
about the factory
No,
warranty.
you don't care.
Not to mention, you can always get aftermarket warranty companies. I'm sure you have to really do your research to find ones that would actually be beneficial and help. But more than likely, this is a launch edition ZR1, one of the first ones. It's sitting in a building like this somewhere, climate
Yes.
controlled, barely gets driven. What does the factory warranty matter?
Absolutely nothing.
Obviously, because it sold for 301.
It might get another 100 miles between now and when the warranty expires, going in and out of trailers and pulling itself into parking spaces
Yeah.
it shows.
It's just insane to me. Anyways, it got me a little fired up. So I
Yeah.
had, and it had to do with Corvette, so I had to.
I mean, look, if you're the type of person who's that kind of money and you really want that specific spec and you don't want to wait for it, who cares?
I got it. If you are mentally able to convince yourself to pay over 100 grand of MSRP for a Corvette,
Mm-hmm.
obviously you aren't thinking hard enough about a warranty anyways.
No.
So who cares?
No, you
You
were
know
not.
what I mean?
Absolutely not.
Because I'm sure the car is absolutely sick.
Yeah, it's
but
probably sweet.
there ain't no way it's 301 sick.
No.
Put me in a 997 GT3,
Yeah.
bruh.
Oh, at 300. Well, it's a shame you can't get a Ford GT for 300 grand anymore.
Who even cares about Ford? Put me in a 997 Turbo S over the ZR1. You know
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
what do you mean?
I don't know
dude?
about that. I think at 300, like I would consider a new Turbo S. I mean, I would
I
consider
know.
a
I'm just
Huracan.
degrading how much. Like, why would you even spend
Oh.
300 grand on a ZR1?
Yeah, I think that at 300, there's a lot of better options besides a new ZR1.
What's 300 if you divide it by 50? How many 50s can you get in that thing? 6.
How many 50s? Yeah,
50.
six.
Chill
50,000s.
out, bro. I was
Yeah,
doing math.
You could have six.
I could have 6 of these.
6 Z06s. You have 3 Z06s and almost 3 GT350s. You could have a full fleet. Shit, you could get a 450 King Ranch, a Baller 3-axle trailer, a Supra, a Daily, and a fun weekend car for
Yeah.
300 grand.
All right, I think we totally closed
Yeah,
the door on why spend 300 grand on a ZR1.
yeah. I mean, it's the same conversation as the plus or minus 100. You know,
Yeah.
like there's so many good cars that you can get in that price range.
It's insane.
C6 ZR1, Gallardo, R8s, Turbo S's. Can you get a 996 GT3 for a little over 100?
I think they're like now they're hovering like 150 to 200.
Okay, so maybe one with some miles.
Yeah,
but
but
you
it'd be
get definitely
sick.
getting a 996 Turbo S all day.
Couple of them, 2 probably, 2 nice
Depends on
ones.
if there's auto or manuals.
Yeah.
I think the manuals are. You could have a fleet of used Aston Martins. I mean, a fleet.
Dude.
You can get a V8 Vantage for $35,000. That makes me wonder why you're going and buying like a used Honda Civic. Daily and Aston. That's cool as shit.
Okay, well, you know what?
You'll be
Next
broken
time,
down a lot.
Yeah, next time
Yeah.
you say I need a daily, I'm gonna be like, why don't you just go get Aston
Yeah,
Martin?
you're right. Then I'm going to say that's probably not a smart idea. But right now, in this moment, it feels genius.
Yeah. Oh yeah, until you actually have to deal with it. But
Yeah.
what was your car? You said you had the answer for 80 to 120 grand car.
Oh. Well, I wanted to hear your idea first. Which you're gonna say some type of Porsche, as if you've
Well, like,
owned
what
or
are my
driven a Porsche in your
parameters?
life.
Like, yeah, no, never owned one. What are my parameters? Like, do I have to drive this thing every day?
Oh,
Is
just
it a
one fun car.
replacement for this car?
Replacement.
So it
One
serves
fun
the
car.
same purpose of this car. I
Yeah.
still have my everyday stuff.
Yeah, you still
and
have a daily. It's just a fun
80
car.
to 120.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably buying. I don't know. If I
It's
can
a
get
tough question.
if I can get a 996 GT3, that's what I'm going.
I don't
with.
think you can.
Well,
I think
we're
you-
about to find.
I think
out.
if you waited until you found one with some miles, you might be able to.
Really, you think they're that much now?
Well, you were saying that they're 150.
I don't know. I was just
All right,
honestly.
pull it up
I
on
was
Bring a
yeah,
Trailer.
yeah, yeah.
Why you think? I genuinely think. I think that you buy a higher miles, new body style R8.
Oh, brother, I'm all in on a 996 GT3.
No.
One just sold for 115. One just sold
Oh,
for
really?
134. One
nice.
8,000 mile one sold for 131.
Oh, so yeah, you're in the money. There.
I'm going GT.
996 GT3.
100%.
That's the move.
Bro, I can see me now in the summer with like short shorts on.
Yeah.
Yeah, some baller pair of shoes. Probably one of our Bud's Creek t-shirts.
Yeah.
And I'm just cruising a GT3.
Yeah.
Mullet out.
No, I think a V10 R8 is the way to go.
Well, this brings us back to the cars we want to have anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So
That's
maybe
true.
that's just the bracket we need to get to.
But at 100, man, you can get so much good stuff. C6 ZR1,
100's also tough
C7Z.
though.
Well,
Because you're like on that fine line of really getting something baller.
yeah.
Which is crazy to think that 100 grand is that now. But then again, you got moms and
Yeah, a brand
sales
new,
executives and whatever driving these Yukons and
brand new
GMCs
Escalade is
and
100 grand.
way more than that. Yeah.
You just a certain friend of ours just bought a brand new Lincoln Navigator. It's like 90.
Yeah.
What
So-
the heck?
Yeah, so for a fun car, yes, 100's a lot, but it doesn't get you into that bracket of you. We always go to Cars and Coffee. We're kind of Cars and Coffee snobs, now that I think about it.
Well, one of us is 30, the other is approaching 30. We're transitioning into a new phase of our life,
Yeah,
which is cars and coffee.
I like it.
You know what I mean?
But at 100 grand or less car, it's gonna be tough to pull in there. I mean, obviously this gets the attention, but that's not like people aren't like, oh shit.
Which goes back to if you put money into a car, modify it into something,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
just spending money doesn't necessarily. Honestly, if a Gallardo or just a regular R8 pulls into Cars and Coffee, no one cares.
yeah,
People might still care to see a Huracan here and there because it's kind of neat,
yeah,
but you're really not going to get all that. Now, for 100 grand, you pull in with a 996 GT3, yeah.
yeah. People are
People are
fired
going to be
up.
like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like an old 60s muscle car resto mod done
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
That's going to be cool too.
for sure.
And then there's probably some old cars that people would pull up in that cost 100 grand that I don't really know shit for fuck about
No,
that people get excited about.
yeah, I agree.
So there's also weird stuff that I've seen, like old Citroens that people have imported.
I don't even know what a Citroen is.
It's like I think it's French.
Hmm.
Anyways, I've seen some weird stuff at the Northern Virginia
Oh,
Cars
you're
and
saying
Coffee.
actually at the Cars and
Yeah,
Coffee.
that probably
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
cost like anything.
Yeah.
Like that little BMW, the old BMW car where the front is the door and you like open the whole
Oh
front and
yeah,
sit in it.
dude. What are
Those
we
things are
doing here?
sweet.
Yeah. If I got 100 grand, low key, get me an 07 GT500 for 30, and I'm putting 70 into it, and I'm launching that fucker to the moon.
Yeah, it's gonna need a shoot.
100%.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, like, but then again, you know me, I wouldn't do that anyways, because I don't lose
Yeah.
money on cars. I'm not gonna put money into it.
No, I'm good at losing money on cars. It's like an expertise.
I don't know if you've necessarily. You're not real bad at it.
I mean, I think that it's a good way of looking at it is I consider my investments into vehicles, I think it's fun.
Yeah,
I like changing them, modifying them to my cup of tea,
yeah,
getting them to a point where I think it's, pretty close to where I'd want it to be
yeah,
within reason. And maybe it costs me some money, but so does a trip to Europe. And you can't drive a trip to Europe to Cars and Coffee or to work. I can drive my trip to Europe anytime I want. Pretty much.
That's a baller trip to Europe, low key.
Yeah, that's more like one of those like 7-month-long cruises,
Yeah, fair enough.
which probably would be cool, but I feel like I'd get bored on a boat for that long.
Yeah, no, give me a cool car and call it a day.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool cars, the car could be a lot cooler if our buddy would decorate it for our people here.
Yeah, I want to talk about this. So we have a dear friend.
Dear friend.
We
Like
have a
people
dear
say
friend.
that, oh yeah, no, they are dear to my heart. No,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
this gentleman is
He's our dear friend. Our dear friend Chris owns a classic car dealership.
Yes.
They have quite a collection, and they are constantly buying and selling portions of the collection.
And background for this town isn't people might think this town is full of car people.
No.
It just happens to be very small. And this building everybody knows because it used to be the oldest continuously running Ford dealership in the country. There's a railroad track walking distance from the dealership, and the Model Ts would come off in crates, whatever.
Yeah.
They'd assemble them and push them through, and like that old.
Yeah,
So
it's an
they've
old
restored the whole building. It's
They restored
insane.
the building. It was kind of a cornerstone of this small town, and we're 55 minutes from Washington,
Yeah,
right here.
no
off,
traffic.
You know,
Yeah.
and so there's a lot of money in this area. So it's a good place to have a classic car dealership. Plus, I mean, with the internet, you can have one anywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
So what he has assembled is he has this collection. They buy and they sell and they add to it, but he's also into his own stuff. So he's got 2 Mark IV Supras.
Yep.
One of which when he's on this podcast eventually, we'll have him talk about the drug dealer Supra because it's a cool story.
Yeah, dude.
30,000 mile drug dealer Supra. But he bought another Supra off of Bring a Trailer and has like 150,000 miles, one owner,
Yep.
by an old lady,
Yeah.
and he leaves it outside the
Oh, yeah.
dealership. Like if it snows, it's outside. If
This
it
is the
rains,
car.
it's outside.
He literally was like, "Yeah, you guys can do burnouts in the parking lot," and he goes, grabs it. I think it warmed up for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
He drove it over, did a burnout, and parked it.
yeah, and it is I think it's been sitting pretty much the entire time since.
Yes, I haven't really seen a move at all.
No. So, but he also has an older. Is it a Galaxy? It's
It's like a 2-door wagon.
I think it's a 2-door wagon Galaxy.
It's got to be from like the 60s.
Yeah, early 60s.
Yeah.
It's a big car.
Yeah.
And it has a full patina. It's white, but it's patinaed and got some rust on it.
Yeah.
Interior is mostly gone.
Yeah.
The outside is mostly gone, but it's been lowered on some nice Resto Mod wheels and tires.
Looks sick.
It's got an incredible stance. It has such amazing potential, and he bought it that way because he's going to do something with it.
Yeah.
He's floated the idea of a 5-liter, a 7.3, obviously a gas in the new Godzilla motor.
Yeah.
And he likes to always float the idea of putting a 2J in anything he owns.
Yeah, I could see him ripping a 2J out of the Supra that sits in the parking lot and putting it in there.
So, but it's been there on and off for like a year and a half.
It's
2
been a little
years?
while.
2 years?
Maybe 2 years.
And there are people there are people who drive by and post about it on Facebook because this is a small town and that's what people do. They
Yeah.
post about their sightings on Facebook. And at one point, someone did post on Facebook about how ugly it looked and how it was giving his dealership a bad image because it is kind of ugly. But for car enthusiasts, it's super cool and it
Yeah.
grabs the attention
Yeah.
because it's patinaed. It's a 1 of 1.
And it's a car, his caliber cars, obviously, yeah, that Supra sits outside. But his true caliber of cars that he buys and sells cannot sit
They're
outside.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, so to grab some, you can see that it says Callaway Classics on
Yeah.
it and whatever, but without something sitting out there, you don't really know what's going on. So this is the perfect
Yes.
vehicle to throw out there.
Yeah, grabs the eye. It's
Yeah.
perfect. One guy got really upset about it and tried to lecture him about how
Said
it
he's bringing
shouldn't
the
be there.
property value down.
Yeah, like the town is being degraded by
Yeah.
this. It's like, dude, there's a 7-Eleven across the street that hasn't been renovated in 30 years. Okay, it's not.
And that theater thing is like falling to
yeah,
the
there's
ground.
an abandoned building right next
Yeah.
to it. So recently there was a parade. I wonder what this parade looked like. There was probably like 6 cars, and then that was the end of the parade.
Hey, whoa, buddy.
Yeah.
You know?
So
Have some
there's
respect.
a parade, and someone posted on Facebook.
Christmas parade.
Christmas parade that they were upset that they didn't decorate the car because he decorated it for Halloween. He
Yeah.
had 2 skeletons outside holding jumper cables. One was connected to the battery, which is in there somewhere. It has a motor, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does.
See,
have
that's
a
the
motor.
funny thing. I thought it does not have a drivetrain in it.
I think it does.
Does it run?
Yes,
Oh, really?
because that's how he moves it.
Oh, I thought you just push this thing around.
Yeah, he drives it. He gets a bucket, and I think he moves it around.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Anyways, so he had battery cables, and then and we're back without technical difficulties for now.
Apparently, a GoPro only lasts about 40 minutes filming at the highest level that it can.
Yeah, and we're clearly a professional film crew.
Yeah.
So, anyways, he had the skeletons electrocuting each other, and people loved it.
Yeah.
The town posted about it. They were all fired up. People were talking about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, as the story goes, they're upset that he didn't obviously decorate it this time.
And we don't call him the mayor for nothing.
Yeah, we call him the mayor of Marshall, Virginia, for good reason. He is literally a local celebrity.
Yeah.
I'll talk about his cars and coffee in a second. But I think it is the absolute funniest thing that people who don't know him, don't even know his first name, don't even know what he looks like, are now going to Facebook reminding him that he has an unfinished project car sitting outside. And it is the funniest thing ever, because what do car guys do? You always fuck around with each other, like, when are you going to do this? When are you going to do
Yeah.
this? I mean, I met him 4 years ago because I had 2 LS1 motors and he wanted
Yeah.
to buy them, and I delivered them to him. That's how I met him. You know where those motors are today?
I'm going to safely assume they're in the same spot we dropped them off at.
They are in the same place, the same exact place. And so obviously we mess with Chris. He's got 2 kids that are young. They're not in school yet.
Yeah.
His wife has a full-time job. He's a
Yeah.
busy guy.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
can't do these projects like he'd like to. Doesn't mean we're not going to mess with him. But now the local community is involved in reminding him that he has an unfinished project, and I think it's just absolute gold.
Should I just read the post?
Yeah, you should.
All right. So, again, this is a community Facebook group here in the area. Someone said, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of hoping to see a Christmas decoration pop up on that car at Callaway Classics. After the amazing skeleton display, I envisioned something like Christmas lights all over the car with a reindeer driving it and Santa crashed into the hood or under a tire, etc. We won't give up hope yet that something may appear, with a winking emoji face. Maybe the car will also make an appearance in the parade.
Yeah,
That would
right.
be something. You could drive it there, as I envisioned streamers at the back like after a wedding. But instead of saying just got married, it could say haters gonna hate.
Because it is the talk of the town, and it's the fact that she thinks it's drivable is the part that really makes me, emotionally invested into this story. So of course we sent it to him.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. I think it's just so funny that she assumes it's drivable.
Yeah.
Because I guess he can move it around the parking lot.
Maybe if we're good enough, it's not going to happen, but I'm going to say it anyways. Check out this picture here. It ain't there.
Yeah,
but
it ain't gonna pop up.
Just imagine you pulled a wagon out of the middle of a farmer's field and was like, let's cut the springs and put some wheels on
This is
it.
our 3rd podcast. By the 3rd podcast editing,
Yeah.
we're gonna use ChatGPT to teach us how to put a picture.
Yeah.
We can do this.
I also thought it would be cool to be like, maybe like a monitor behind us, and then one of us can sit on a
Oh,
computer.
yeah, we could do
You know what I
that.
mean? It's just like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, check this out.
Yeah.
You just clear the browser history first.
Whoa, easy, bro.
Mine's gonna say how to make your Corvette cooler. That's all the search history will be.
Yeah. Or it'll just be your VIN number, and it'll be like,
How do you get rid of your Mustang friends?
okay, chill
Sorry, my bad.
out, you know?
What do you do when your car's friend is so slow you don't really want to be seen with him?
No, you know what we could bring up? Did we bring up the Pro Mod that our buddy is looking into?
Oh, yeah, let's talk. I don't think we did. Yeah, we did last time. The
We
Nova? Yeah, we did.
Okay, yeah. Because
Yeah.
that reminded me of like, I'm too slow to keep up. No, other people need a more streetable vehicle. We all want race cars, but we also want to go and cruise.
Yeah, people want race cars until it's time to do normal car things, and then they realize they can't take their race car. And if they do, it's this whole ordeal, which is cool. Like our shop, the shop that we use, they have a race car.
Yeah.
They drive it on the street, shooting all, cool as shit.
Yeah.
But there's not a whole lot of people who are willing to go through that effort.
No.
And there's also not a whole lot of people who are willing to, put up with the side effects of that.
Yeah. We're trying to drive 2 hours to Buc-ee's, okay?
Yeah, which I'm still planning on doing next weekend.
Yeah, well, we got to get the other people involved here.
Yeah, I'm actually legitimately in now.
Oh, yeah,
I wasn't
I'm in.
sure if I was going to have to do another side project or not.
As long as the roads
in.
are decent.
Yeah, if the roads are good, and if it's like 15 degrees, I'm really not interested. But
Yeah.
if it's at least somewhat of a decent day,
We just had a snow, so we ain't driving on these roads.
No.
We might not have crazy, rare, expensive cars, but I ain't going on that salt.
no, I'm not trying to do
I
that
just
either.
don't like cleaning.
It's not worth it.
I like clean stuff, but I don't like the act of getting it.
Yeah,
to
and I
that
don't have the
point.
money to pay someone to come clean it every 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we got a one. What is this? 1 of 12 or something here.
I think it's one of 30 something in this color.
Okay, yeah.
Just saying.
You can't get any.
They
any
only
road-
made 500 Z's
salt on that
in
thing.
12 and 513, roughly 500. So it's already a 1 of 500. Then it's a 1 of
Is
30.
that a true fact, though?
Yeah, yeah.
How did GM only make 500 Z06s? That doesn't make sense. To me.
Because in 12 and 13,
Yeah,
it was getting towards the end. People were waiting for the C7.
Yeah.
The economy was still shit post crash,
yeah.
and it was kind of old news. That's why they put new seats in it. They were like, "Oh, look at these seats."
That's insane to me.
Yeah,
Because I can only imagine how many SN95s. were
Plus, if you
built.
wanted a fast car, you had the option of the ZR1. And
Yeah.
you also couldn't buy base model anymore. I think they only had the Grand Sports. So you could only buy, which was
The Grand Sports, I
essentially
think, did ramp up in production as
huge.
Z06s went down.
huge
correct.
because you got so much of the good parts of a
Yeah.
Z, but you didn't have to buy that 7-liter
Yeah.
and have the rougher suspension. So a lot of people, I mean, Corvettes are tailored to the old guys, saw the Grand Sport, saw the wide body, get the bigger brakes, but don't pay the money for the
Yeah.
LS7.
I feel like my dad always kind of instilled in me that the Grand Sports were the older gentleman car.
They are.
Yeah.
And now, someone messaged me on TikTok the other day asking about, LS7, building them, whatever. And I was like, look, dude, here's the deal. If you want to go fast, don't buy an LS7. Go
Yeah.
buy an LS3 Grand Sport, build it.
Yeah.
You could pro charge an LS3 Grand Sport, make crazy power
Yeah.
fairly reliably. And, I mean, probably like
And the
700,
manual still got
800
like the
wheel.
dry sump, right?
Manual still have a dry sump. Yeah.
You still get the wide body, which is the coolest
You
part.
get the brakes.
The front bumper.
Yeah, you get so much
get-
of it. And
yeah.
you can, if
I
you
almost
wanna go
did it.
fast.
Yeah, but I didn't want to spend no money.
Yeah, it's annoying to me. But it's all right. You did all right.
Whatever. We got it done one way or another. So how much less ZR1s were built then? It had to be less, right?
I think they were making more ZR1s in 12 and 13
Oh, wow.
than Z06s.
Wow.
I think.
That's crazy. What
Or close to the same.
what year is our dear friends?
He has a pre-12.
Oh, okay.
So he has a
Like 09.
9, 10, 11.
Okay. Gotcha.
I just know, I think, because otherwise he probably wouldn't have taken the seats out. And
That's
he's
true.
mentioned to me that he doesn't have the stock seats because they were worthless.
Okay, so they definitely weren't those. then.
And yeah, I know
Yeah,
it's not
'cause
a
people
12
would
or
probably-
13.
Your guy that has a 09, like he would want those seats for sure.
Yeah, people try to get them.
Yeah.
But they didn't make many of them.
Yeah, you're talking 500, 1,000 sets basically.
Yeah. plus
That's
Grand Sports.
crazy, actually,
Plus
if you
Grand
think about
Sports.
it.
There's probably a lot of Grand
Oh,
Sports.
yeah.
I still think that swapping them out for like full red, like do like almost like a red gut.
On this silver?
Everything that's tan, go with like a red Napa leather and go with like a black and red interior.
You're talking your car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But do
yeah.
the seats fully red.
Well,
Red
on
guts.
gosh, I always feel like a loser whenever I reference like social media people. But Garrett, the Cletus McFarland YouTube channel, whatever, he just took delivery of a new ZR1
Mhm.
and an option that they released for the new ZR1. I forget, they call it like the asymmetrical package or something. But one seat is black, one seat is red. Like it's all
Why?
mixed up.
That's weird.
It's sick though.
I don't know if I like that.
No, bro. If you okay, it is 2025 right now. It's 2020, 2030. I don't know. It's 20 years from now. You find this ZR1, and you
Yeah.
buy it, and you're like, "This is the sickest shit ever."
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
You'd be edged up in that seat, brother.
Yeah, fully erect. Is that too far?
Too far.
Too far for
yeah,
the pod?
Yeah.
Maybe on podcast 5 we can talk like that. All right, here's a question for you. Talking about C8s, you work at a Cadillac dealership.
Yeah.
I genuinely do want to see Cadillac bring back a Corvette spinoff like they did with the XLR.
Yeah.
I think Cadillac has changed their image drastically over the last 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Started with the CTSVs, which is more than 10 years. But
Yeah.
the CTSVs brought them some credibility. Then they made the CTSV wagon, which is
Sick.
a huge success not from the sales perspective because they didn't really sell that.
Yeah.
But the people who are interested in them. It was
100%.
huge. Now their CTS, whatever, the CT5V Blackwing. There's a lot of automotive journalists, which will be one sometime. They'll be flying us
Where are
out
they?
to these things.
Oh, yeah.
talking about how the new Blackwings are like bar none, one of the best sports car sedans that money can buy.
They're
period.
sick too.
And the carbon back seats are just, and the insides are amazing.
Insane. Yeah.
The Escalade and the Escalade V is just sweet.
Yeah.
It's so cool. They've got a lot going for them, but what
Yeah.
they don't have is they don't have that pinnacle sports luxury car, and I feel like it's all there.
Yeah.
All the parts are in the bin.
I know. So we have like Cadillac reps obviously come to the dealership, and to me, Cadillac is mainly leaning towards electric, in my opinion.
Which I think that they do well. You know, they're actually selling some of their electric stuff. But
Like we just got one of the new smaller SUVs that's electric, and it's the V version.
Yeah.
But it's like,
but they're trying to make a Formula One team.
yeah,
Why would you not make a flagship?
yeah,
I don't want to say supercar, but at the end of the day, the new ZR1 is a fucking supercar.
yeah. If Cadillac
It's
built those,
borderline a hypercar.
100% that they would sell, because I mean already the Escalade IQ, which is the electric one, like the really specced out ones are 130-ish,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have the Escalade Vs, they're 130, 140.
Yeah,
Like
which
why
are
would-
awesome.
you could put a Cadillac supercar on the showroom floor for like $265, and I think somebody's gonna buy it.
Well, did you see? You're not going to be able to sell one, but the $400,000 Cadillac, what is it called, the Lyra or something? They're going to only make like 100 of them or something.
What to get homologation for F1?
No.
Oh wait, no, F1 doesn't do that.
No. I don't think because they're not even.
Yeah.
But they did. They made some $400,000 electric, like Rolls-Royce competitor car.
Oh, weird.
And it is crazy. And the reviews that people have made have been saying like this thing
Yeah,
is every bit as nice as a Rolls-Royce.
yeah,
This is a Rolls-Royce high-end Bentley competitor
yeah,
all day long. No one's going to buy it because it's a $400,000 Cadillac, but it's still really cool. And like I'd like to see Cadillac build even nicer stuff.
Yeah.
Compete with Rolls and Bentley.
yeah.
Compete with, which is not really competition. You're just stealing market share from yourself.
Yeah,
But make some high-end luxury like when like Lexus and Porsche, like compete with those guys.
yeah.
You know?
I always thought that because we do Lincoln as well, Lincoln should come out with a big 4-door V8 car.
Like a Bronco?
No, like a new version of like a Continental.
Oh, like a new
Huge.
Continental.
4-door sedan, like
Yeah.
factory supercharged V8.
But people are like less and less interested
I
in
know.
sedans and more interested in crossovers and SUVs.
Oh yeah, that's like what everything is.
You know.
It's insane.
What
It-
if Lincoln made an LS based wagon? Wait, Lincoln's owned by Ford.
Yeah, that's why
So-
when you said LS.
Yeah, that wouldn't be an LS.
Yeah, it'd be 5-liter powered or
Why
something.
do you guys sell Lincolns out of a Cadillac GMC dealership?
We have a different building for it.
You have a whole separate building for Lincoln?
Yeah, the building I'm in is the Lincoln building.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, they've had Lincoln there for like 30 years or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I think that Lincoln could build some cooler stuff.
No, 100%.
I mean,
Now,
the
people
Navigator's
sleep
cool.
on the Aviator. The Aviator's pretty baller, but
I mean, they're all really, really nice. What
Yeah.
motor is in a Navigator? Do they put a 5-liter in any of them?
I did some research, and somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I did do research. But no, it's the 3.5.
Eco
But it
Boost?
makes more power and torque
Yeah.
than the Escalade. Not the Escalade V. The regular Escalade with a 6.2. It makes
Okay.
more power.
Doesn't sound as good.
No, doesn't sound as good at all.
Some of those Escalades do sound nice. dude.
Oh, any
Even just-
any of the GM products with a 6.2, the initial
Yeah.
startup is like, whoa,
I
sick.
personally, I'm about the Yukon Denali's.
Oh yeah,
I love the way they look.
Denali Ultimate.
Yeah, I just don't really want to be seen as like the rich stay-at-home mom driving around, because that's what they drive.
I mean, okay, you're worried about that stigma.
But I
Think
can't
about the
afford one anyway.
stigma of you riding around solo in this. Not with me where I'm following you and it's like, oh, they're probably going to something. You're just driving this.
Yeah, they probably are thinking that guy's got a huge dick and he's probably really cool.
I'll tell you what they're thinking. They're first of all, prime example.
Let's hear it.
Thanksgiving Eve when we went out and we took the cars out,
Yeah.
you were like parking lot is psycho first of all.
Yeah, I still regret parking where we did. We should have just pulled up right in front and just left them.
Yeah. Did you drive all through the gravel to get out of there?
Yeah, I got blocked in.
Oh, no way. Somebody parked behind you
Yeah,
when
I got
I left?
blocked in. It took me quite a while to get out.
Oh,
I was pretty upset.
oh, dude.
Yeah.
I backed all the way to the front.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, I'm not going out that way. So I backed all the way up to the front.
A good idea. I wish I had done that.
Yeah, that's funny. But anyways, when you were trying to park, and at one point you're backing up, and oh girl, we're critiquing the tune here, but sometimes you gotta give it some gas as you're moving it
Yeah.
around, and you're doing that, and it's like like freaking out, and these group of people walked past and like kind of like laughed and like threw their hand like,
Oh, really?
yeah, like oh my god.
Yeah, real. This is the purest form of America, right
Yeah.
here. You know,
Yeah.
who cares? You
I
know,
know.
I do remember like some people walking by, and I had to get put it in reverse to kind of
Yeah.
resituate, and I was just gonna hit them.
Oh
You
my-
can see me here trying to park. No, I'm just kidding. It's not like I was moving very
No,
fast.
no,
I was
no.
doing like 2 miles an hour.
But the fun part about having a car that grabs attention is like the earlier that night, and like people are like, rev it.
Oh my God! Yeah, that guy was like tracking us down on that 2-lane road.
Yeah.
And like
Like
what
a
was-
Saturn, whatever the 2-door Saturns are. Yeah, or something like
yeah, with a little like
that.
fart box from AutoZone on the back.
He
Rev it.
grabbed second, chirped tires
He was
on
grabbing. He was grabbing gears.
you. But he was fired up to be next to
Yeah,
us.
he was fired up. He asked me to rev it and stuff, and I did. He was pumped up. I was at a gas station the other day, and some guys in an old like high miles 7.3 OBS truck,
Uh-huh.
flatbed, like were leaving, pulled back around to get out and talk to me about.
Probably
the
because
car.
all they heard was, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd they
good
say?
They just were like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
Because some people, I mean, some people just don't know. Like, it's just, why does this Corvette sound like that?
Yeah, I get the comment all the time. That thing turbo? I'm like, golly.
Yeah, and I say yes when they ask. I'm like, yeah, it's a turbo LS swap.
Yeah, that's me.
They're like, sweet dude.
Yeah, well, I think for this one, that's about all the updates that we have for now. One update I will say is, I'm not saying we're TikTokers,
We're TikTokers now.
but we're TikToking.
yeah, we need to put links in the bio of
Yeah,
our
yeah, we'll get all
TikToks
that
and
going.
Instagram and stuff like that.
But we'll start trying to post some more entertaining content on there. I post stuff about work. Joey throws a little work stuff in there, and then just random clips that we don't think are. I almost think of it as I put all my fun random clips that probably aren't as good for like a full Instagram edit. I just throw on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm just tossing shit on there.
Yeah. So if you want to
Anything
hear some
automotive.
cam noises, some Pro Charger noises, or just, I don't know, nonsense.
Yeah, we've got some other good videos planned too.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was going to do mine today, but I almost fainted at the Christmas tree farm, so I couldn't get her done.
I mean, look, I get excited about Christmas too.
It about
It's
put
okay.
me on my ass.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Thank you for listening and or watching to What's the Miles podcast.
Thank
We're
you.
out.
See you guys.
Later.